friends. Hello, hi. Hey girl. So, hi. So I'm really excited for this video today, if you can't tell, because I'm announcing, not only am I doing this really fun tag that we're gonna get into in a second, I wanted to announce to you guys that I am going to soon be doing, it starts tomorrow, I'm gonna be, I don't have a watch, these are hair ties, I'm gonna be doing 31 days of glow. I hope I I hope I do like a cool edit there, like maybe with that like wind chime, like I literally don't understand why I have any subscribers. What even was that I just did? Like, what was that? 31 days of glow. I'm gonna be calling it Glomus for short, probably, but that's the official title. I made like a little intro for it and I'm really excited about it. This means I'm going to be posting a video every single day in December. From the 1st to the 31st, we are posting content. I'm really excited to do this. Number one, I think it'll be really fun to like push myself and create content for you guys. And number two, I want to try to be a little bit more, not necessarily like, I'm not trying to be like an epic vlogger or anything, but I would like to do stuff that's a little bit more creative, and I've had some like ideas of stuff that I think could be kind of fun. So I'm excited to do stuff like that. I have a lot of collabs planned. I have like 8 collaborations with some of your favorite YouTubers and some of my favorite YouTubers and people that I love on the platform. So I'm really excited to collaborate with them and do some stuff with them. That's gonna be really fun to look forward to. And also just a lot of like fun ideas. I'm getting my boyfriend involved, I'm getting my friends involved. I wanna make this a really fun experience and a fun time. And I'm just really excited to like create something really dope that you guys will hopefully love. The first 2 weeks of 31 Days of Glow happen to be the last 2 weeks of my semester. So I've been pre-filming and I'm ready. I don't anticipate any road bumps, but if there are, we'll figure it out, okay? Like, this is gonna be an interesting month for me to see if I can like achieve this. I'm really determined though, so I think I'm going to. Realistically, this doesn't really change much for you guys because I'm only gonna be posting 2 extra videos a week, and right now I post 5, so I'm just gonna be posting 2 more a week, but I still think you'll like it. I'm really excited. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is, so I dropped some merch a few months ago. I liked that merch. I still like that merch, but it like, I don't know how to say it. It wasn't like, I just like had the idea and then did it. I didn't like super plan it out. And I thought like, if people like it, then I'll do more. And then people did like it. And so I was like, I should do different kinds. I've kind of taken into consideration the stuff that you guys have suggested, because a lot of you said you wanted stuff that was a little bit simpler, you wanted stuff that was a little bit more like trendy. And I also have a bunch of new mugs because you guys loved the Hi Friends mug. I also have trying to look like an Instagram model hoodies. I have Hi Friends hoodies that I really think are super cute and I'm excited to get mine. I already ordered it. Check those out if you're interested in buying merch. You don't have to. The other thing is I am getting a P.O. box. I don't have the address right now, but I'm going to tomorrow. When I post this, I'm going to put it in the description box. A lot of you have been asking me for a P.O. box. Please do not feel the need to send me anything that is like of monetary value. I know a lot of you have messaged me and commented saying you wanted me to get a P.O. box so you could send me stuff. What I really would love are like pictures, even if they're not good. I want them. So if you doodle something, mail it my way. I have a big wall behind me that I would love to fill with like pictures and letters from you guys. I'm really excited to start, like, I have terrible handwriting, so I might type the letter and then send it to you, but I'm excited to start like sending letters to people and sending cards and all of that stuff. So I will have a P.O. box now. I'll have it for 3 months. We'll see how it goes. I think my mailman will also low-key like me a lot more because he delivers me a minimum of 2 packages a day between the stuff I order and the stuff that gets sent to me, so I think he'll be happier. Speaking of stuff that gets sent to me, I have to throw in this Actually review because this little guy has not been able to fit in a video, so we're just throwing it in here. This is the Saturday Skin Rub-a-Dub Peeling Gel. I already have talked about this on my channel because they sent it to me once before. They've sent it to me again, thankfully, because I ran out. I love this stuff. It's a really good exfoliator. I use it every other day with my little Zoe cleansing thing. It's like one of those vibrating thingies, and it works really good. You guys know I love Saturday Skin. I've loved, I think I think there was like a couple things that I haven't liked from them. I don't like their sheet masks, but like this is so good. I really love their skincare. I use their lotion and their cleanser every day, and I added this to my routine and I really love it. I have loved it for a while, so I wanted to mention this to you guys because Number one, I have to because it's Octoly. And number two, I do love Saturday Skin, and I love that they sent me things. Thank you, Saturday Skin. Okay, so today, now that we're 6 minutes into the video, let's just like jump into this tag. I thought this was really cute. I saw Kelly Gooch do this, and I'm a big fan of hers. I know, did I just do a tag? I know I just uploaded like the unpopular makeup opinions tag. Here's the thing. So remember I talked about the 31 days of glow? My content this week has been a little neglected because I've been pre-filming for that. So this is like the last subpar video you'll get for the month. It's not even subpar, it's just an easy video. Like filming tags are very easy to do. But I thought this was a really cute tag idea. I liked it a lot. This was created by Annette's Makeup Corner, who, shocking, I thought she had way more subscribers. You guys should go subscribe. Annette's Makeup Corner does really like dope reviews. I've seen her channel like floating around because I know she does some cool stuff. She's very talented. She really does a lot of like colorful, crazy, cool looks that I can't do, but I think are pretty. And I find her actually really, really interesting. So if you guys want to try this, you guys should go subscribe. I'll have her link down below. So I am going to open this tag first of all to everyone because I know sometimes people feel like they have to be tagged to do a tag. So if you're watching this, and you are tagged to do this tag as well. I think it's a really cute idea. It's called the Makeup Journey tag. And I think this is actually kind of perfect because we're kind of rounding up the year. And also it was just recently my like 1 year on YouTube, like actually posting content. So that's really dope. And we kind of just hit that. So I'd love to kind of like reflect on makeup, why I love it, all of that stuff. So the first question is, how old were you when you started wearing makeup? So I was actually a theater kid. I know it's shocking to believe that, but I was a theater kid, and I've been doing theater since my sister will say I was 5. I'm pretty sure I was 4, but I think I was around 4 or 5 when I started, and my first show was Cinderella. So I actually wore theater makeup from a very young age. I had to, and I was really into it. I did a lot of shows. I've done so many at this point, and I even did it up until pretty recently. I haven't done a show in a while, but that's just because I've been so busy. But I always have loved doing like theater on many different scales. I adore it. So I started wearing makeup really young because I had to for theater. But when I started like actually wearing this type of makeup, like contours and like eyeshadow palettes, like when I started this journey, I was about 20 years old when I really got serious into it. And I kind of just like I'm 23 now, so I guess it's been about 3 years, but I kind of just started and was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Have you gone through any makeup phases you look back on and think, WTF was I doing? All of them. Probably right now I'm doing something that I'm gonna cringe at later in life. But the biggest one in recent memory, because there's a lot from high school that we could go back and we could reflect on that. Yikes. High school me was literally the biggest meme. Like, I was such a joke in high school. We'll talk about it. But for as far as like this phase of my life being into makeup, the past 3 years, the biggest mistake I made when I was first starting out was using bronzer as a all over face setting powder. I thought it looked so good too. I literally used Tarte's Park Ave Princess all over my entire face as like a setting powder, like how this would be a setting powder, like an all over face setting powder, except it was bronzer. I don't know. I feel like nobody thinks that's like that cringy, but to me, I like cannot believe I left the house looking like that. Like, I'm so shook that I was like, oh yeah, let me just put this dark stuff all over my entire face because it'll like make me look tan. Horrible idea. Have you ever been in a makeup rut where you did the same look for a very long period of time? Hello, it's called my channel. Warm tones forever, baby. No, I feel like when I was first starting out on this channel, like actually posting, I feel like I tried to keep it very simple with my eye looks, but I think that's just because I was self-conscious. Like, I had one look that I could do that worked for me, and I still do that look most of the time, because old habits die hard. But I had one look specifically that worked really, really well for me, and it was just like dark corner in the outer crease, glitter on the eye and like a little bit of a transition shade. And I did that for a while because it worked for me. And that's what I'm literally wearing on my eyes right now. It just works for me. And it's not even that I was in a rut. I think I was just like self-conscious because I felt like people were gonna judge my makeup really harshly because I'm not like the most creative. I'll admit it. And I thought people were gonna judge that really harshly, but they didn't. And then I started doing a little bit more fun stuff, pushing some boundaries, pushing the limits of what I could do. And it seems to go well. You guys always like when I do something a little different. So it's inspired me to do more different stuff because I feel a little bit more comfortable. Even if a look like sucks, I can be like, oh, well, this sucks, but we can like agree together. You know what I mean? What was your first high-end purchase? I actually think I have a whole video, I'm pretty sure, talking about the first like high-end makeup I bought. Technically the first high-end thing I received was the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette from my mom on my birthday. Let me look at my Sephora app. Why don't we just do that? Let's check out Sephora. My first high-end purchase, and I remember buying this with my first paycheck that I got when I was working daycare. And I was so excited. My first high-end purchase was that Park Ave Princess bronzer that I used to put all over my face as a setting powder. And I also bought the Urban Decay Naked Illuminizing Shimmering Powder for face and body. It was in the color Lit, which is a brown shade, which was not meant for my skin tone. I still wore it, and it actually didn't look bad because my entire face was bronze, so it actually kind of worked, but I ended up giving it away to a friend because it looked so much better on her, and I actually decluttered the Park Ave Princess bronzer. But those were my first two big purchases, and then immediately after that, I ordered the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because I heard everyone talking about it, and everyone was like, oh my god, it smells like chocolate, it's the best thing ever. And I was like, I need this. So I bought it. And then one of the other first high-end things I bought was a Kylie lip kit. That was like a big first purchase because it was like $29. Like they were so expensive. And again, I was using my work money. I would just like not buy food instead, and I would like buy a Kylie lip kit. Like that was actually what my life was like at this point. God, I used to be so fiscally, I'm still not the best with money, but like I was really bad when I was first living on my own, because I would like literally rather not eat breakfast for a week and just buy a Kylie lip kit instead. Like, what? What makeup items have you repurchased the most, and how long has it been in your rotation? I don't really repurchase makeup. This is like a weird fact about me. First of all, I just hate repurchasing. It just doesn't feel fun. Like, I know that sounds lame, but it just like doesn't. It doesn't feel fun. The thing I love about makeup is like trying new things. The only things I do repurchase are like foundations and concealers, because those are kind of tricky to find. And once you find a good one, hold it dear and close because they're hard to come by. So like my Makeup Revolution base products I've repurchased a few times, like the concealer and the foundations. Both the foundation, I will rebuy the like full coverage foundation, but I already repurchased the foundation stick. Powders sometimes, like the Maybelline Fit Me I repurchased because I really liked that one. You'll notice a trend that it's like drugstore products I'll repurchase. I don't really like repurchasing things. I don't know what it is about me. I truly, because I feel like that's so lame that I like don't just stick to something, but I just love trying new makeup. It's like my favorite thing. When I go to the store and I have money to spend, I want to spend it on fun and exciting things that I can go home and like try. It seems boring to spend it on like your favorite lotion. You know what I mean? You know what is something I repurchase though consistently, now that I'm thinking about it? Clinique 3-Step. I literally always have the Clinique 3, even if I'm not using it, even if it's not in my rotation. Since I have been like 14 years old, my mom used to buy it for me and now I buy it. I always have the Clinique 3-Step as a fallback in case everything goes horrible and my skin goes to crap and I need to like revitalize it. The Clinique 3-Step always works for me. What does your, oh, this is a bad question. Yikes. What does your family and friends think of your makeup obsession? My mom gets it. My mom, I've explained it to my mom really in detail. Like, this is like my therapy. Like, this is my self-care. This is my hobby. This is what I love. And she now kind of gets it, and she doesn't really care as much. And she's also gotten into it a little bit. Like, she's bought herself some makeup now, and like, she never used to be into it. I'm kind of converting her into being a makeup lover with me. My sisters don't like makeup. They don't really care. They wear makeup, but they're not like obsessed, so they just don't like care. My dad used to hate it. then I started doing YouTube and making money from it, and now he still doesn't like it that I spend so much on makeup, but he at least like accepts it because I'm getting a little bit of return in that. So he's a little bit better about it. My boyfriend does not like it. He actually prefers me without makeup, which I think a lot of boys do. They're just, but it's like, I'm not wearing it for you, so I don't care about your opinion. He also is like the first to like compliment my makeup though. I think he's kind of just accepted that like my money, my choice, and his money, his choice, you know what I mean? As long as our bills get paid, I think he's fine with whatever I want to do. So I appreciate that from him. He's pretty chill about it. Like, he let me have this entire room to build a shrine to my makeup, so I feel like he's gotta be at least kind of cool. And my friends just don't care. I'm friends with all boys basically, and they don't care at all. They don't care about my YouTube channel really. Like, they don't care about the makeup. They just want to talk about like Counter-Strike and video games and football. So nobody cares. You guys are my friends though, and you guys care, and you guys love that I love makeup, and you guys enable me to buy more makeup. So you're like the best kind of friends. You know what I mean? Who inspires the way you do your makeup? I feel like I have a weird makeup style. I don't feel like it's super inspired by anyone. This year in particular, I have been significantly more inspired to do more colorful looks thanks to Angelica. I'll link her channel down below. I've talked about her a few times. I love Angelica's channel. You guys have to go check it out. But I really have been inspired to play with more colorful stuff since watching her channel, because she is like the queen of color. She's beautiful and she can rock any color. So I've been trying to get more into that. And that though, I just kind of do my own thing. I don't really, that sounds kind of bad, but like I just don't. I used to emulate like the makeup gurus, like the big ones, like the Laura Lees, the Jaclyn Hills, the Manny MUAs. Like, I used to want to look like them, and now I've just kind of just done my own style. Do what I think looks best on me and then go from there. You know what I mean? Describe your current makeup style in 3 words. Do I need to make like a phrase, or Annette? Do I need to do like a phrase, or can I just do 3 words? I'm just gonna do 3 words because I can't think of like a witty sentence right now. I would say I'm very like moody with my makeup. Like, I love, like, especially this time of year, I love a dark red lip. I love a kind of smoky or darker like red eye. I love like monochromatic. This is way more than 3 words. Just like moody, basic. I'm wearing a freaking selfie hat. I don't know how much more basic you can get in your life. Basic. And I feel like a little bit subtle. I know this is probably not subtle for some people, but I also feel like I don't do like Instagram makeup. Like, I try to keep it so you can still actually see that it's me under here. Not make it too intense and crazy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. They slay, but I don't slay when I do that. So I try to keep my makeup really simple and something that is like achievable. Achievable. There we go. It would be, what was the first one? Oh, moody, basic, achievable. That's me. What pushed you to start a YouTube channel? I've talked about this in a couple of videos, but it really was just like not having anyone, as we already discussed, not having anyone in my life who particularly cared about makeup, and having this like deep love for something that I felt like nobody understood, and wanting to talk to just like a few people about that and be like, what do you think about the new Too Faced palette? And that was like the goal, and it just turned into a lot more than that, which has been awesome. I love doing it. And also, I've always, this is not something I have talked about, but I've always loved video editing. Ever since I had my first Mac when I was 14, I've always edited like random videos together. I would always edit like slideshows of me and my friends. I would film videos with people and I would like edit them. So I've always loved video editing. So this has been a really cool way to combine both of my passions of video editing and makeup together to like do something really creative and fun. The only thing I hate about it is that I'm not very tech savvy as far as like lighting and cameras and, you know, all of that stuff. So there's been a real learning curve with all of that stuff, which is like, I get annoyed easily. But other than that, yeah, it's been a really cool way to like combine those passions and do something cool with it, you know? The final question, do you think you will still be on YouTube in 3 years from now? Who knows, you know? Like, honestly, I have no idea. Realistically, maybe not, because I know once I get a job, probably won't be posting 5 times a week, you know, with like a full-time job. I think this works for school, but I don't know I'm not trying to make this my job. I think it's great that people can. I've said this so many times, I feel like a broken record. I think it's so dope that people can like make this a job, but I can't make this a job because I just it's just not really what I want. I want to like use my degree. So if I could do this as a side thing forever, I will totally do it. It's a great thing for me to do. I love being able to be creative, but I don't know how like into it I'll be at that point. I don't like saying like, oh, I'll never make this my job, or no, I'll never do this, because like you never know where life takes you. But I don't think I'll ever make this full-time and like if I am on here in 3 years, it won't be in a full-time capacity. I will not have like quit my job or quit college to like pursue YouTube. That's just not my life. It's not most people's lives. And stay in school, please, as long as you can, because the real world is hard. But I'm not trying to make this like a thing. It's so unpredictable. The reason I didn't go to, this is like a little weird fact about me. When I was going to college, all of my teachers in high school and all of my like everyone was like, you have to go for theater. And I went and I auditioned for some things and I got into some things and I had some opportunities, and I didn't because I just really am not the type of person that wants to live in an unreliable place. My sister went to school for theater. She has a master's degree in physical theater. She has no problem not having job security, not having any of those things. She doesn't have a problem with that. I like job security. I like knowing that I have a job. I had other passions that weren't that. And so it felt silly to like go and do something like that and not have that security. So I think the biggest reason I would never want YouTube to be my full-time job is because this could all be gone tomorrow. Like there's no job security with YouTube or any sort of like creative jobs really. So that was like probably the main reason I will never do something super creative for a living. As much as I'd love to keep it as like side projects and like fun hobbies, I also think that's a way to keep it fun and less stressful. Because I think if YouTube was my job, it's already my hobby and I'm really stressed out all the time. So if it were like my job, I think I would lose it. That's my video. That's the tag. Go check out Annette's Makeup Corner. I mean, I have it linked down below. Go check out Angelica. I take all of you to do this tag and to answer these questions. I think it was really fun to just like reflect on everything. I love you guys so much. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. Honestly, just so happy you're watching me. Thank you for being here. Be sure to check out the new merch linked down below, the Hi Friends hoodies. They're my favorite. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow where we will embark on the 31 days of glow. All right. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!